Yo, peace of love, peace of love, peace of love, chosen ones. I am back with another baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into this message that I had downloaded in. So I'm out here in nature with it right now, just grounding myself. And whenever I'll be making that sun connection, I'll be having these downloads come in. So family, I wanna talk about I wanna talk about family. So living with family, if you live with family, this video is for you. If you live with family, it is time to take that leap of faith. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that's been going on, like within my life, of me just really getting stuff ready to make a big transition within my life, because something I've noticed with just being, and I'm sorry family if you hear the planes flying across. I live right next to the military base, so yeah, it's like planes that always fly across whenever I make videos outside. But something I've started to notice with family is the more you raise your vibrations, the more people be bothered by your presence. What I mean by bothered by your presence is because the stronger vibrational field that you emit around you only start to attract things that really matter into your life, things that actually benefit you. That starts with, you start to adapt new ways of thinking. So new people start to come into your life, new habits, eating habits, everyday habits. You don't watch TV no more. You not so in tune with like video games, like all those types of things. You're not the same person when it comes to you. That may be you, and people will start looking at you different. It'll be your own family that starts looking at you completely different. See, like my perspective on family is, you was placed into these certain families in this lifetime because you're meant to do something much bigger. A lot of these families, when you're the black sheep in the family, what I mean by that is you're the one that wakes up to the truth. You're the one that understands, it's not about going and working this 9-to-5 job. Instead, it is about going after your dream, attracting in your dream. Like when you start to think like that and think differently, it's like a target that gets placed on you. And it's like everything within the family starts to get placed on you. Like when people don't have the best of days, when other people say your family don't have the best of days, they'll try to put that blame on you. They'll try to make, like say, for example, parents try to give you these responsibilities that aren't your responsibilities just because, you live in their house, you live under their roof and stuff like that. That's why I'm here to say, if this is you, it's time to take that leap of faith and start to really move around with it, because the more you stay around that type of energy, you emit that energy, where you may emit a stronger energy, but that energy is going to be stronger, especially when there's just more people in the household. Like, say you live with both of your parents, and then say you got siblings on top of that. You say you got animals in there too. You got to understand, like, animals have souls too, a way of thinking. Like, whenever you become sensitive to energy, like become sensitive, like what I mean by becoming sensitive, it's not just by showing emotion and crying and this and that. Like you become you become sensitive to energy, so you feel everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You could say you sage and palo your room down and everything like that, but you still going to feel energy, because it is a lot of other people in there that aren't on the same mindset as you, on the same vibrations as you. So with that being said, just from how a person perceives you, like their distorted version of you, like you're going to feel that, if whether you want to believe it or not. Like some people will be like, oh, don't let other people's energy throw you off of this and that. But like you can focus as much as you know what I'm saying, you can focus as much on you as possible, as much as you can, and you will still feel people, pick up people's energy. Something I've noticed is like people, like there's these habits that you start to adapt growing up, of being in the household with like other people. Like, what I'm saying, this is when I knew it was time for me to start, getting ready to go, was when like the more I was raising my vibrations, like I, what I'm saying, getting told what to do, like you don't have your own, energy that you invested into, and getting told what to do like right then and there. And if you don't do it, what I'm saying, like people will trip on your head, like, yo, like it's 2022. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022, and the age and time now, it's all about making moves yourself and investing into these things on your own without people being all up in your business on what you got going on and trying to stop you and plant all these seeds. Like, you just got to do you. You know, I'm just, you know, I come on here to be the messenger. I come on here to be the messenger. So if this message is resonating with anyone out there, like, leave down in the comments, because it's real. You know, you want to protect your energy and what you've been working on growing around you, because when you start to grow, that energy feels stronger and stronger. Like, you're not going to be able to hang around the same people. You know, that goes with friends, you know, significant other relationships, and, you know, in your family. It goes in your family too. Like, you can't just hang around the same people, and some people will take that to heart and be like, man, why don't you talk to me, or why are we so distant? Because the vibrations is off. You don't want to emit a sucky energy, you know what I'm saying? Trash alignment with anyone else's energy that's not yours. Like, when a person is actually in a position to where you trying to go, and they spitting like real shit on how to get there, and they went a similar route, that's when you can listen to game and leverage your success based on someone else's. But whenever, like, a person isn't in that position, like, don't listen to that shit. Don't listen to that shit. Like, people can say some real stuff sometimes, but a lot of the times, bro, you know, especially when it comes down to family, whether it's older siblings, parents, or whatnot, like, they always try to explain something from their life experience, you know, from their life experience. And a lot of the times it's not like an open ear of, oh, but, you know, I like to do this differently. Like, they always would try to shut you down and be like, no, you need to do it this way, because, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's how the rest of the family did it. You the black sheep in the family, so it's not going to work out. So I wanted to come on here and say, you know, if this is you, if you experiencing this, like, it's time to take that leap of faith. You know, another thing with family, like, when it comes to, like, say, bettering your diet, a lot of people would take that shit as a joke. You know, within your family or just anyone, when you say that you want to stop eating meat, chicken, you want to start just eating mostly vegetables, getting out in the sun, like, people will start to think that you are just a joke. People will try to put, like, their insecurities upon you. And the thing, like, how you will always get tested, this is how I had to really get self-disciplined with myself with, like, my eating habits, is because when I put my foot down and said, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make a big transition, it was like more of the same foods that I was trying to get away from was getting made even more. And these be like the test and like these challenges that are, you know, placed upon you through certain people to see, like, if you really about your word, or if you are just getting tested. And it's like, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot of energy. Like, I'm telling you, it's a lot of energy that you just start to feel. That's why I say it just gets to the point where it boils the pot so much that, like, you have to take that leap of faith and get out of there and just fall into the unknown, the field of possibility, wherever anything is possible. That's how you always reach your highest consciousness, because, you know, you can work on raising your vibrations and meditating, but at the end of the day, when you meditate so much, like, and keep tapping into the quantum field, like, you gonna realize that a lot of the times, like thoughts aren't your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a day-to-day basis, you pick up on a lot of people's thoughts, and that means, like, their insecurities and stuff. And when you get really in tune to the point, like, they don't have to say a single word, and you can sense, like, how they feel about you, or just sense their presence around you, like, you're really in tune. And that stuff, like, it starts to affect you after a minute. Like, you could just wake up in the morning and you could be, you know, feeling so uplifted because you just came out of astral projection. So you fresh back into this realm, and then as soon as you come back into your household, you could just feel like, like, what is this? Like, it's that energy. Like, people have shitty energy. Like, I'm here to say, like, people really, they have shitty energy. Like, people will have shitty energy around you and try to hold you back at the lowest point, just because they're, you know what I'm saying, they're not better than themselves. They don't believe in the stuff that you believe in, and therefore they'll be like, fuck you. You know, people will get all these and shit, bro. You know, I don't even like talking about that on here, because they always will try to flag a video as soon as you mention something about that. But for the people that got all of them, yo, just know that there is, you know, such thing as parasites out there, and parasites love low vibrational energy. So that's the energy that's going to be, you know, projected towards you. And I'm not saying this is for everyone that went out and got that, you know what I'm saying, but This is for the ones that got that shit and they haven't been meditating and getting out in nature and reconnect, you know, really connecting with their roots and eating healthy and all that. Like, for the people that haven't been doing that, it's really affecting you more negatively because it's putting you more into the system. And a lot of families have that. It's putting you more into the system, so it's making you focus more on the negative aspects of life instead of the positive. It's like an NPC. You really getting controlled by the system, and a lot of parents are like that, and they will try to make it seem like, and I don't care how old you is, because at the end of the day, age isn't shit, because people will still look at you one type of way, one distorted way, and they will always have something to say. So, you know, this is just a message. It's time to take that leap of faith. This may be for you. This message may have resonated with you. If it did, leave down in the comments like I said. But it's time to take that leap of faith and protect your energy, because energy vampires are real out here. And they come through your family the most because they know that that's the closest people to you, and that shit will fuck with your mind completely, because you know, you wouldn't expect one of them to switch up. You know, this could run so deep that, like, you could be having a conversation with someone and it's like something just comes through them out of nowhere mid-conversation, and it's just a bunch of fear or anxiety or negativity. It's like a person can ask you completely just how you doing, about what you got going on, how's your day going. You can explain everything, and they hear one thing. They just gonna get stuck on that one part of the conversation and completely just try to bring you down, you know what I'm saying, because of their insecurities in life. And that's the truth, you know, that's the truth. But, you know, I'm just a messenger in here. Hopefully this message resonated with someone out there. Hopefully it helped someone out there. Subscribe down below if it did. Turn on the post notifications and get this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna be coming with the bangers way more again. I just had to take a little step away from social media. Like, I've really been just ducked really to myself. So I'm gonna be coming with the bangers again. I love to just really come on here when the downloads come in, because these are pure downloads that I always get in. I don't ever trying to get on here and just force a message. Like, these are pure downloads that come in that, you know what I'm saying, someone out there needs to hear. So like I said, start tapping back in with the channel, because we back with the bangers. But as always, y'all take care, protect yourself out here, because, you know, it's a spiritual war and everyone's experiencing their own reality. So protect yourself. But as always, all peace and love, family.